Master these mind games and feel how sweet it is to play. The rule of the game is play a sucker to get a sucker. But before we do that, let's first play otherwise. 1. Ignore the person who gets all the attention in the room. This will make them question themselves. This will make them find out. It will make them figure out why their charm never affects you. In doing that, they are losing. Why are they losing? It's because the people who are hyping him or her will see that this person has become a weakling by trying to get your attention. And even he himself, it means he has lost power. And he's underneath you. So when this person tries to figure out why the charm never affects you, you gain two kinds of attention. You gain his or her attention, and even his followers become yours. This person has fallen, you're the one on top. The second one is that don't laugh at every joke. Jokes are not jokes. Jokes are lowest forms of wit. Jokes are truth sugar-coated with laughter. So when you laugh at every joke, you look needy. And remember that before you laugh at a joke, first think twice. And then after, decide whether to laugh or not. The third one, delay your responses sometimes. Urgency makes you needy. And most of the times, hurried decisions become disastrous. So if someone is selling you an idea and they tell you to act now, please tell them to give you time to think twice. Why are they hurrying you? Most of the times, the idea they are selling is fake, or they are manipulating you into thinking fast so that you get into the trap earlier. But when you just ask for time to think about it, it means you're a step away from manipulation. And when you do step away and you really do the thinking, you realize that you are going to be manipulated. And most of the times, if these people are scammers, and you tell them to contact you after like 2 days, they will not, because they will know that you have thought about it and they've been caught in the act. Number 4, be kind, but do not be a pushover sometimes. Sometimes a little bit of arrogance works. So don't be very kind, don't be too generous. People will use you. People will use that kindness for their own ends. So this kind of arrogancy checks away familiarity. Sometimes when you become too kind, everyone starts to familiar you. They become too close. I don't know if you're that kind of a person like me, who can be friends, who can be kind, but they don't want people to be too close, to be over-friendly. So I'm that type, and sometimes I am arrogant and sometimes I'm cold. I think you should try that too and see if it will work for you. Then 5 is that you should refuse to react to emotional triggers. Most of the times, anger, pressure, and guilt are tools people use to get at you. So if people trigger you emotionally and you react instantly, you clap back, you've given them permission to poke at you. One of the psychological movies that I love and you should be watching for the movie lovers is Peaky Blinders. That movie has an interesting character called Thomas Shelby, and please be very patient with me. I'm going to give you a background and I'll relate it to what I've told you. This Thomas Shelby, aka Tommy, is a gangster, but a thinking one, a calculative one, and he's a gypsy. In those days, even in these days, gypsies were discriminated in London. They were not recognized as the right ethnicities, and gypsies were not recognized as whites, and they are normally called witches and wizards. So whenever one of Shelby's rivals could meet him, they would poke him with the fact that he's a gypsy. So they'll say you are, they use an F-bomber, I will not say it, TikTok will pull down my video, and they say you're a, then they say gypsy. Of course, Thomas Shelby hated being stigmatized by that word gypsy, but he could never show it. He would just act as if it has not affected him, and you could see the enemies now shift to another trick of poking at him. But he would feel it deep down, but he would not show it on the surface. So I would say do the same. Do not let emotional triggers put you in places where you're not supposed to be. Then we were on number 5. Let's go to number 6. Number 6 is that always watch people and observe them or judge them by the patterns, not words, not apologies, but by their patterns. Anyone can say the right thing at the right moment, but no one can do the right thing repeatedly at the right moment. So what people do, their actions that they repeat over and over again, shows their repeated behavior, and it shows their real intention. So real intention is showed by repeated behavior. Don't be lied otherwise by the apologies and the sweet words. So if you can observe patterns, then no one can manipulate you. The last one, and this is very important, sometimes teach people to feel, to taste the bitterness of their games by playing the very games that they play. But here's the disclaimer: if you are to play that game, first see the kind of person you are reciprocating that game to. Sometimes this person can be your superior. This is your boss. This someone puts food on your plate. So if that person is your oxygen, or you cannot live without them, they are the ones holding your tickets to anywhere, please don't play that game. But if it is elsewhere and you're equals, and yes, you want to teach them, play the same game and mirror exactly what these people do. When you do that, you see the lowest form of mental capacity these people have. You will see the arrogance. You will see how people feel entitled to do things and they think others cannot do them. You see how people put themselves on a pedestal and call themselves God. In relationships, if you find a cheating partner, cheating repeatedly, and you cheat back, my dear, you will see how, I'm very sorry to say this word, but you will see how foolish, how people never think